From the swamps of Louisiana, the Cajun Predator.
The day of the hairy freak, or the fat slob, is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Look at us. We did it again as my dog's jumping in the background. Another 7 days around the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. Every Tuesday night we gather here to watch the forgotten television quote-unquote classics from WCW in the 90s. My name's Tom Green. My socials are right about there somewhere. My hair's doing all sorts of things. Welcome. Welcome to everybody in the chat. I see Bam Dog, I see Jonathan, hello, Bravan, Jax, Brian, who's visiting for just a moment before he goes back to family stuff. Hello, Optimum Vision, hello, Refs' Wizards, Bam Dog, I see here, Jake Bars, Cajun Jungle T Gray, Speedy De Palma, I see, all sorts of kind folks here today. Again, as of every week, I try to scroll up and I see Willie Zoot. Hello. I see all sorts of cool folks. Playing Smash, welcome. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, welcome. So tonight, we're going to jump right into it because it's a longer show. We're going to be here a little bit past the top of the hour at 11 o'clock. Show's a little bit over 2 hours, so I hope that's all right. Before we get into it, of course, we are sponsored by Nitro, the incredible rise and inevitable collapse of Ted Turner's WCW, the expanded edition. In my opinion, the most and best well-researched book in wrestling history. If you like the original, this one's got 4 bonus chapters, a new foreword from Eric Bischoff, dozens of new tidbits, an expanded image section, show formats and scripts, so you know what they were ripping up halfway through the shows, and over 100 footnotes to the original story. This QR code will be up the entire night, so if you feel as if you need some more WCW in your life, just scan that bad boy and use the code WCW CUTS for 10% off. Have a good night, Brian. We'll see you next time. Take care of things. Hope you're well. But yeah, let's jump right into things. We're going back to January 1999 for a show that never aired on television proper. It leaked out a couple years ago via the WWE Network. It is Festival de Lucha. Let's go. Refs' Wizards, the band I was playing beforehand. Really cool band from LA called Generación Suicida. Great Spanish language punk band. Assured Outcomes. But for those of you who don't know, it's is it Waco? I know it's somewhere in South Texas. Where the hell was this show? God damn Google. This was in the heart of Texas. Yes, in Waco, Texas. Yeah, this is incredible. Like, this is maybe the best attempt at recreating lucha, the lucha vibe in America that any American company tried to pull off. This was okay. So this was rich. This is before Super Astros. WCW had hooked up to Telemundo, as we see Silver King. Here it is, like Epcot, Mexico. I have seen this before, but it's been a couple of years. WCW was negotiating with Telemundo to have a pilot for essentially a Hispanic lucha brand that would be Festival de Lucha. And this is the pilot that they had sent to Telemundo. So it's not 100% exclusively luchadors. There's Venum, as well as Kendo. They are Technico trio for first match. Almost all these matches are either trios or atomicos too. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, they nailed it. Amazing sets. The dancers are fantastic. And they brought in, like, they didn't just use the luchadors on the roster. They brought in an entirely new crew. Silver King, along with lovely dancer. Kendo is the one in the robe. And Venom is the one in the white bodysuit. So this was advertised in Waco as just a WCW house show. There was the only thing that would have tipped you off in the local promotion that this was going to be anything special was apparently some of the newspaper ads said that Menudo was going to be there, which did not happen. Yeah, there's no commentary on this, so that'll be a little different. We got Viano 5, along with Felino, which is of course the one that looks like the cat, and Superboy, who one of the more underrated luchadors from the 90s. He had no commentary on this. So yeah, these fans showed up just expecting a WCW house show, and they got this really weird and really fun one-off lucha show. Yeah, my impression was that Bischoff, very smartly, was like, I am too Anglo to understand the culture, and I've got so much other shit going on. Hey, Konnan, just, this is yours, buddy. Weekend was okay. Could always be better. But all things considered, not bad. I don't remember being, Ruffs as Wizards, I don't remember there being a lot of lucha in Telemundo. Yeah, Konnan recruited the roster of the luchadors. And yeah, I mean, listen to this crowd. This isn't, this isn't pre-recorded heat. This is not canned heat. Venom, I believe, one of the Los Vipers, the Los Vipers. That's like saying the Vipers. Legendary, like, high-flying trio from the 90s in AAA. Yeah, Buff Bagwell's Dark Side of the Ring was bizarre. Felino and Silver King. This is bodysuit Silver King. Yeah, I'd love a Dark Side of the Ring about that house show in Little Rock, where, like, they had to cancel it because people just got too freaking rowdy. This is a year before Los Fabulosos. Hey, La Parka fan club. Yeah, this is from the WWE Network. It disappeared when everything went to Peacock. All right, Superboy. And there with Kendo. Yeah, great outfits. Oh, I love that spot. It's the Osaka Pro jump, is what I know it as, at least. Yeah, the hidden gym section is great. Whoever was curating that did a great job. Look at that. That was a cool flip. Yes, the last battle of Atlanta. Of course, the Tom McGee match. What is this gonna be? Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, jeez! Just a random spot during the heat. I think the way they think about it now, they're gonna make the same money regardless of what they put up. So they're not gonna bother having employees put manpower into searching for cool stuff. Like, they're getting the same money from Peacock or eventually Netflix. Either way. So unfortunately, we lose out. They didn't advertise any names. It's just WCW's coming to town. And then you show up and it's like, what is this? I heard the building was a dump. Like, they just booked the crappiest arena possible in Waco. It's like falling apart. They were like renovating it during the show. Like, they had workers in there. Yeah, those the WCW All-Nighters were dope. See, here's the thing. Piracy is the best form of archiving. The most complete. The pirates will have everything forever. Oh. All right. Thank you, Cajun Jungle Tiger. I appreciate it. Dude, they don't even archive, like, they don't even do the thing where they upload like 10 episodes of Superstars anymore. You know? They've given up. Oh shit. Ah, that was dope. Look at this crowd going nuts for these dudes. Oh! Oh, wow! That was cool. Yeah, Superboy ruled. The shame he never... I think Superboy would have been really over if he would have been brought into WCW proper. Yeah, this rules. You can tell Silver King and Viana are like, let's try to get these guys jobs. There we go. Look how big of a star Silver King looks right now. All because of how they present him. He comes out, he gets a cool entrance, crowd goes crazy. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, this show is so they taped 3 one-hour shows without commercials, or without the commercial breaks in. It's just over 2 hours we're going to see tonight. Silver King did unfortunately pass in the ring, yeah, I believe in England.
Si alguien lo está armando en serio en toda Latinoamérica es Pierrot y los Boricuas. Y hoy los tenemos
this is
aquí
so
en
much.
Festival
This is
de
such a
Lucha,
fun vibe.
acompañados de Jimmy Hart.
That's right, he did say Jimmy Hart. This being the late 90s in WCW, Jimmy Hart found a way to wiggle his way into the new thing. This is, I believe it's the Associated, what is it? I have the name here. The Associated Caribbean State. Essentially, these are the Puerto Rican guys, or the guys representing Puerto Rico. I believe a couple of them are from Mexico. I don't remember 99 looking so much like 1993. It's wrestling, baby. And we have a Gimp. We have a Gimp dragging around a blow-up doll on a noose. I believe it's a Psicopata is the Gimp. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah. Pierrot.
¿Qué mejor valor les puede dar a estos boricuas que son unos invasores que Jimmy Hart?
Parka. I love how Jimmy's in the one environment where he's like, I know I can't cut the promo here. And we got the Barrio Brothers, Ricky Santana, Fidel Sierra. That's Pieroth, who just kind of jumped into the camera there, all oiled up. And then, yeah, Psicopata is the Gimp. They were Los Especialistas. It's very funny. They hadn't really been on TV as the Barrio Brothers, where they were Los Especialistas, and they got unmasked by the Nasty Boys. I remember Dusty going, "That's the Barrio Brothers. I know them anywhere." It's like, what? Hello, Drugs. Welcome. Congrats on the poop. So yeah, I believe the deal with Pieroth is he has ditched his Mexican heritage to join the Puerto Ricans. Yeah, they brought their own Gimp. Like, I get the Puerto Rican nationalistic pride thing they're going for as heels with the Mexican audience. I don't understand why they have a Gimp. Is that like a Puerto Rican like stereotype? Gimps? Yeah, Jimmy has no idea what's going on. Also, Jimmy Hart's Puerto Rican, apparently. I wish the Gimp was Al Green. Like, I hope Psicopata, the Gimp, got like a picture with Jimmy Hart backstage. It's just the Gimp not caring for some karate. Yeah. Hey, Frappolino, welcome. First time chat. Welcome to the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat. This does look like it was a fun show to be at. Look at this. And they had dancers. Yes, it's a shame Brian can't be here. I know I don't have any shampoo commercials, but I figured he'd enjoy this. Hello, Morbid478. Welcome. Thank you for bringing the crackers and the stale soda. As we got La Parka, along with Super Kello, here for our next match. Yeah, El Anticristo, if you have not seen him. Pretty messed up gimmick. Again, all they had to do was just present them in a slightly different light. And these guys are all stars. And this guy, I remember him from the first time I saw this. He was my favorite. Salsero, of course, he's the dancer. Comes out by himself. Yeah, this guy's great. Salsero is the man. So Damian Eclipse. This is the La Parka who's still alive. WCW should have done. La Parka could have been like a top guy. It's El Mosco, Halloween, and Damian Say. Of course, they didn't say because, you know, television. This was taped in Waco, Texas, in January 1999. Drugs. Yeah, Super Kello's wrestling. He's on the Triple Mania card. I saw that way below Nick Nemeth and Alberto El Patron. It's weird. I don't believe Dandy is on this show. It's weird. Dandy might have been hurt. The ring logo, that's a good point. The McCarr 12. That does kind of look like the Fall Brawl 98 logo. That's a good point. That is weird that even now we're like, there's all these independent figure companies. Nobody's making La Parkas. Also true to Lucha, we have both a Technico and a Rudo referee. I believe this is Lamasco in the ring with Super Kello right now. Mike Tenay wouldn't have ended up calling this show, but I'm sure he would have like done video packages for the English audience. So I'm sure some of the guys that weren't on Nitro yet would have ended up on Nitro, just because WCW. It's like if something's getting over, the Americans have to beat them. Oh, jeez. There's Salsero. Hey! I love this. I love Salsero's like throwing high kicks. This guy's great. Like, how come that guy didn't get a deal? Blitzkrieg, I don't think has done any cons. I think he's cool just being a dude, working in the medical field. That's cool. I hope La Parka does get made. That would be that line's perfect for him. They make some really good figures. I love their Ultimo Dragon. The referees might start fighting. They do that in Mexico sometimes. Salsero, come on. Yeah, there we go. This guy has so much charisma. Oh my goodness. Yes, yeah. Blitzkrieg works nursing. Yes. Seriously, listen to the crowd. This is great. Picope is like, come on. I'm a pumpkin. Yeah, that Ultimo Dragon figure's fantastic. Yeah, that shirt Salsero's wearing. The best. I need that the next time I go to a wedding. Look at Salsero go. How the hell did this guy not get signed? Like, I don't care what era of the Cruiserweight division it was. This guy would have gotten over. I think even Russo would have found something for this guy to do. Listen, I will try to find that shirt and wear it on a future stream. Look at that. I love this spot. I love this. Where you smack the one guy, he thinks his partner hit him, and then the Rudos start fighting. They start beating the tar out of each other. I love it. That's fun. Yeah, you look Skipper still looks great. Saw him from that Impact taping last year. He looked fantastic. That is sad. The thing is, so many of these luchadors had so much charisma, and you would have never known. Because in the 90s, especially in America, charisma, quote unquote, was just seen as, oh, you can talk into a microphone, when that is not the definition of charisma. Like, Parka had so much charisma. Listen to this crowd. Parka. We just got a kendo stick now? This is the part of Lucha I love. Where stuff happens, you don't know why, can't explain it, but it's fun. Throw the referee on there. I love this. Was that a 3? I believe that was a 3. And Parka is going crazy. This is great. I give this match 5 stars. We're just getting out of the first fall. I think they didn't announce any. I think this is a 3-fall match. Has to be. Oh, that was dope. Up. Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh! Super Calo Senton. Lamasco doing something. Oh, slingshot. Rana hits his head on the floor. Yeah, it's weird not having commentary. Meltzer didn't review this. He didn't see this until we did a couple years ago. Yeah, Damien Says has a GoFundMe right now. I believe Psicosis does too. Psicosis hurt his hip in a match recently. Yeah, two all-time lucha legends in bad ways right now. Go search out their GoFundMes if you have the means. And if you don't, just share the link. I don't think Meltzer would have had false hope for WCW. I think he would have had more like dread that like the top guys would have seen this. Oh shit. And been like, we need to kill this. I guaranteed if like Kevin Nash saw this, he'd be like, I have to be on Festival de Lucha. And I have to be the champion. Alright, it is a one fall match. That one pin just got botched, I think. El Salsero. I love that guy. Salsero. He's great. It is something that he's blowing away La Parka in the charisma department. And they're playing La Parka's music because he's the star. El Sexy. He would have. He absolutely would have. Hey, 6909, that's smart. Yeah, do your Spanish Duolingo. There we go, more dancing. Seriously, I love the dancing. It just makes this show happy. Like, why can't we get dancing on American shows? Because us Anglos don't have any rhythm. Here we go. If you might recognize that as Blitzkrieg in the gas mask. This was his WCW tryout. I mean, not his original tryout was before a Thunder in July '98. This was essentially his, hey, don't screw this up and you got a contract. He's teaming with Polito Suicida and Raul. I believe Raul is the gentleman without the mask. I think the Nitro Girls were never overly sexualized because of Turner. I think they wanted to overly sexualize them. Hey, J Delta, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you bringing the stale soda and crackers. Have a seat, relax. Here comes it's Viano 3 along with El Tejano, Silver King's partner, and that is Rey Mysterio Sr. with the mullet. That's Viano 3. And for those who don't know, Rey Mysterio Sr., Rey Mysterio Jr.'s uncle, not his dad. I do think there was a little bit of randomness with some of these trios. But Rey Mysterio Sr., let's be real, looks like a pussy hound. I hate to be vulgar, but that dude was rolling it. The earrings, the mullet, the mustache. Working blue tonight. The Blitzkrieg, I believe Polito Suicida might have been another SoCal guy. Or ass in a toilet seat. Yep, that's what he looks like, honestly. They should have brought him in to be, when they were doing the Chavo Classic stuff with Chavo Sr., they should have brought him in. Put him with Chavo Sr., have him be the MILF hunters. Oh. Teano, of course, again, another legendary luchador. American fans would recognize him. Him and Silver King were in the NWA Tag Title Tournament in '92. He was on that Clash. I believe they wrestled the Freebirds. Oh. Blitzkrieg going up a little heavy there. The Canadian, okay, Speedy, the Canadian team was Beef Wellington and a Murderer. The Australian team might be who you're thinking of, the nobodies. They were the O'Day family, the father and son that Doc and Gordy just beat the hell out of. Look at that, that's dope. Yeah, the Parks, the family, they rule. I'm not the guy, the native get up. I'm trying to think. I know what you're talking about. Oh no, are you thinking of Starrcade 90? Starrcade 90 had a Canadian team that featured a dude in the native, in the indigenous gear. Yeah, 92 was the NWA title tournament. I believe the dude in the indigenous get-up was from the 90 Starrcade tournament. That was cool. Someone needs to bring that back. The roll over the back. 90 was the Steiners. Miracle Violence Connection was 92. That cool arm drag. I like that arm drag. 92 was Steiners and Doc and Gordy. 90 was Steiners and like the Road Warriors. Dope. Love that. That was a cool head scissors. I'd love to get one of those Festival de Lucha ref shirts. 90 was Steiners versus Muda and Mr. Saito in the finals. The Russian team from the 90 tournament, they were dope. They were just like dudes that New Japan trained in their dojo who really didn't have a lot of pro experience. Like Victor Zangief. And yeah, Salman Hashnamikov. Yeah, that match would have ruled. Those two against the Steiners would have been dope. But they weren't thinking that far ahead. And we had that weird Konnan and Rey Mysterio Sr. against Chris Adams and Norman Smiley match. Where it felt like the finish is just bizarre. What is Viano 3 going for here? Oh. Yeah, Zangief and Hashmakov. They had like just started training. That's why they looked like they barely knew what was going on, even though they like moved around really well. Hey, Fire Pro Spooky. Just in time. Yeah, Norman Smiley. I'm happy he's making good money, but selfishly I wish he would add one more round. Oh. Yeah, everybody loves Norman. Been doing all right, Spooky. Hope you've been doing well. Ooh, drops the leg. These guys have a hard act to follow after the first couple matches. Oh yeah, the just Incident 73 bringing up the YouTube short I did yesterday about the Norman Smiley backyard wrestling angle. Like, it's one of my favorite things Russo ever wrote. Like, it blows me away that more people don't talk about it. It's so good. It's so funny. A grown man, like a legit shooter. Hey, Wiffle Ball TTV, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you bringing the soda and the crackers. Sit down, relax, enjoy. Jump in the chat. This blows me away. Like, a grown man shooter jumps in with some backyarders and stretches them. Oh, shit. Oh, nobody got caught there. Happy birthday, Fire Pro Spooky. Oh, here come the Puerto Rican contingent. The Caribbean states. Yeah, I'm not going to say Russo had a bunch of good, funny ideas, but that is one that landed. Norman Smiley, backyard champion. And now we have the Gimp hanging Blitzkrieg with his noose. It'd be very funny if we replaced the blow-up doll with Blitzkrieg for the rest of the show. Yeah, apparently Jimmy Hart's Puerto Rican now. Piroth's just throwing the steel steps on El Tejano. Good set of back knee on a Piroth's back. Where else would it be? Lucha. So the two refs is a Lucha thing. They have a Rudo and a Technico ref. It's a tradition they have. Yeah, got the one ref that's, you know, more on the Rudo side. Norman Smiley being the backyard belt collector would have been amazing. Not Miguel Perez. Miguel Perez was with WWE at this point. Hey, Ray of North America. Yeah, this show never aired on television, so we got to see it thanks to the WWE Network a few years ago. Here we go. We got K-Dog, fresh out of the Wolfpack, with Rey Mysterio Jr. and Hector Garza in his Zorro phase. He did very briefly in America before he blew out his knee again. 99 Konnan was so freaking over. People don't give him that. Konnan has memed himself out of history. He's gonna end up, because he wants everyone to listen to his damn podcast, he's gonna be remembered as the "hey, you listen to my podcast" guy. And maybe as the guy that books AAA as a cruel prank. So many bowl cuts, yes. I love the one lone, like, white kid in the audience standing on his chair like, Bowdy Bowdy. Oh yeah. Yeah, Konnan, like, as a historical figure, should be so well remembered. Like, yeah, the leaving CMLL and making AAA thing. You know, him being the gateway to get all of these dudes into America. Him being the guy that essentially was like, hey, Rey Mysterio Jr. is awesome. Like, but he can't help but make a meme of himself. That's Psicosis. Like, I saw Hoovy there. Yeah, I see Hoovy. That Pirata Morgan? Yes, that is Pirata Morgan as their third. The Pirate, if you don't recognize him. Yeah, Konnan says some stupid shit on the internet these days, but you cannot deny that at one point he was so influential. Yeah, Psicosis was in it was in Revenge. He was really good in Revenge too. Really fun character to play. Yeah, Hector Garza did do the Sky Twister press. Was it crazy? Because he's a big freaking dude. Like, he was big enough. He could have been like a small heavyweight when he was in the WWF. Saturn was really cool in Revenge. My go-to was always Scott Norton. Scott Norton was dope in Revenge. Hey Vans, welcome. We're watching Festival de Lucha, an unaired WCW Lucha pilot for Telemundo in 1999. It's never aired anywhere, so no commentary. This is just the raw matches from the show. Of course, Psicosis and Rey, one of the all-time great rivalries in wrestling. I don't feel like that's hyperbole. Parka is in Revenge, and he has a chair as like just his default, which is awesome. Revenge's roster is better. I feel like if Revenge had one of the a story mode similar to one of the WWE games, like there would be no question it was a better game. Like the quote-unquote championship mode in Revenge it's alright. It was great for the time. I do know about Feel the Bang. I've seen YouTube videos. I'm just too stupid to install the... Like, I know you, like, install files and, like, you can play it with the emulator. I just am too stupid to do it correctly. But the YouTube videos for that mod are really cool. Here we go. He's going to slide him. Oh! I feel like Rey didn't get to slide a lot of guys. He took the slide. But I feel like he never really got to slide a lot of guys. Yeah, kids these days don't have the... they don't know the struggles we had when we didn't have a memory card. You had to leave the game on. That's cool. That's 92 WCW mod for WrestleMania 2000. That's dope. I know about the what's it, Legend 64, the 80s WWF mod for No Mercy that everybody's using. That looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, the Nintendo 64 memory pack in the first set of No Mercy cartridges. Like, it would, like, wipe out your game. Nobody, like, kids these days will never know that. They'll never know that struggle, because they'll just release a patch if something like that happens. These days. Back then, you had to wait for a whole new set of cartridges to hit the stores. And yeah, the Creator Wrestler formulas. Now you just download the damn guys. Rey and Hoovy. No Mercy did, but if you wanted to like save a bunch of stuff, like I had like 100 something, I think it was created wrestlers like saved on the memory card. Dope. And to think this is Rey at like his quote-unquote downslope, some people say. Like, this is 99 and 2000 people say are like Rey's worst years. And he's still way better than everybody else. Juice. Fuck you. What? Fuck you again. Fuck you twice. It's wild how much smoother Konnan looks working with somebody that knows how to do the shit he's doing. Like, he would just do lucha with, like, John Nord, who would just stand there and be like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Yeah, dude, those WWF Acclaim games sucked. You had to, like, enter nuclear codes just to do a frickin' suplex. Left, triangle. Or, like, your finish was, like, left, right, up, down, left, circle, square. And by the time you enter the whole code, like, you can't do it anyway. And, like, you have to pause the game after every move. Shit, what's my next move? Dude, Hoovy and Ricky Marvin versus Kenta and Marufuji is amazing. Like, if you have not seen it, folks, Brahavan brought it up in the chat. Check that out. That is a great match. I think I downloaded that from Kazaa back in the day. Oh. Yeah, you can tell these guys are the stars. I'm not saying they're taking it easy, but, like, the first couple matches were like, oh my god. And these guys are just, you know, they're doing their stuff. The stuff you know that they're gonna do. Legends of Wrestling I didn't get to play a lot of because I didn't go to the PS2 till, like, late in the run. We were broke. Here we go. Tequila Sunrise. This one might be over. That arm's just loose. Oh, wait. Got some crazy gringos. See Fit Finley, Chris Jericho, Norman Smiley, Backyard Champion, Johnny Swinger, I think was mentioned a moment ago in the chat. This promotion just being invaded by all the nationalities. I mean, at least two parts of North America. Because, you know, Puerto Rico should be a state. I think the deal with this group was that Konnan just went around the locker room. Was like, hey, any of you white dudes want to work this random taping? And these are the guys who signed up. That Kaz Hayashi? In with the American-Canadian crew? Random-ass Kaz Hayashi dressed like a member of 3 Count. Got Chavo in the ring. Could not be telegraphing his turn any more blatantly. There we go. And it's funny because Blitzkrieg is an American. I believe Polito Suicida is a SoCal guy too. They're like, oh, we're gonna get you, Americans. You Kaz Hayashi, Chris Jericho Americans. Fit Finley. Fit Finley's fucking Irish. Norman Smiley's from England. Like, what is happening? Like, there's some awesome talent here. I just don't, like, if they're going for a nationalistic thing, I don't get it. I do find it funny that their uniform is just cut off black shirts. Norman Smiley is British. Yeah. Smiley's from the Bahamas? I thought he was British. Yeah, I know he worked in England forever. Regardless, definitely not from America. Because all heck has broken loose. Between the luchadors and it's masks versus shirts. You know that how we used to divide teams in PE back in the day? Those of us chubby kids would be like, I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. Fit Finley just holding up a chair? Not a folding chair, just like a chair he found in the locker room. This is my chair. This is where the commercial break would go if we had one. There we go. More dancing. I think our buddy Salsero's coming back. That would have been the end of the first episode. Yes, we got Raul, Polito Suicida, and Salsero, our buddy. Jericho would have been gone in August, so he had like 7 more months on his deal. God, Salsero's great. He could not give any less of a shit that he's going into a wrestling match. He needs his dancers. He's got 3 dancers now. He had 1 for the first match. It's just magnetism. That's what I'm here for, is to unlock everybody's memories. Ruin their brains. Cage and Jinkle Tigre. I believe the music got muted here. I think they we're going to have muted audio for a minute because I think they used a copyrighted song. So we'll have audio back here in about a minute or 2. I think they used a real song. We got Hoovy back. He literally just wrestled along with Al Mosco and Felino. We're just coming back from the ad break. I was mentioning, I believe the song is muted because they used a real song for some reason. And it's just muted. There we go. El Felino starting off with Raul. There should be an American wrestler in his name, Paul. Steve. I got Polito Suicida in the green. Yes, this is all the same night. They taped 3 episodes of the show in the same night. And they never edited it because the show didn't get picked up. They found out like right after the taping, hey, Telemundo doesn't want this. And they spent all that money on the cool set and the dancers. Oh, jeez. I love that. I love it. The no commentary means you can hear some of the funny things they say when they sell. Oh, jeez. Christian is like, I mean, I guess, but that's like not a basic enough name. Like Dan. Or like if like Tom. Here comes Tom to the ring. My understanding is the non-WCW guys on this show got paid like practically nothing. And I mean, the WCW guys, I mean, you can look up the racial discrimination lawsuit. Like, the luchadors got paid like shit. Anyway, the contract guys. But it was still better than what they were making back home. Because of the value of the peso at that point. Salsero, again, should have been a star in America. It's a shame he wasn't. Like, he's just standing there is blowing away everybody. In terms of presence and charisma. Like, Hoovy, who's a pretty charismatic dude, seems like a schlub next to Salsero. Looked better in the first match, wrestling-wise. I don't think him and Hoovy are gelling too well. It's Raul. Raul reminds me of, there's an episode of Boy Meets World where Topanga and Angela work at a Mexican restaurant, I think it is, and they have their waiter friends, or like they would only answer questions and like, yes, for this I shall know. He looks like one of them. Salsero back in. Like, when Salsero's not in the ring, all the other wrestlers should be asking, where is Salsero? I love the furry shoulders and arms on Folino. Very cool look. Again, he's stopping the action to do his little grind. Oh, love that. I love that. Ooh, Hoovy dodged that one, kinda. Come on, feed my stuff. Hoovy's fucking with this dude. It's very funny. I think this dude chopped him in the throat, and Hoovy's like, fuck you, I'm going to completely stall this match now and make you look stupid. Because I know that if this turns into a real fight, we will both look very silly. And it's weird to say this right after Hoovy does like a top rope drop kick that's really cool, but it definitely feels like Hoovy is one of the dudes that's like, I got a contract, I don't really need to be working super hard. No problem, Frappolino. I do this to keep my love of wrestling up too, because I'm not, like, I watch AEW every week with my son, but like, can't catch me watching Raw more than like a half hour at a time. So like this stuff, the old stuff keeps my interest alive too, so. Hey, Troy. Glad to see you pop in. Hoovy did get fired for having a very bad trip in Australia and running through a hotel lobby naked. Salsero and Norman Smiley would have been a great tag team. Yeah, Hoovy's firing is the stuff of legends, even by wrestling standards. Oh, random frickin' super bomb. Like, imagine being so much of a mess that in 2000 WCW, everyone's like, you need to go home. Like, Scott Hall had to, like, practically assault an executive and go out on TV intoxicated to get sent home. And then the crazy thing is, after Hoovy gets fired from WCW and gets in all that legal trouble in Australia, he goes back a year later with the WWA. They let him back in. Yeah, Hoovy's like, fuck that. Hoovy's not having a good match. He gets chopped in the throat. This Polito Suicida dude's just not going up for a suplex. This is... Oh, little extra stank on that Hoovy driver. Yeah, Australia has no problems with letting this maniac back in. Yet if you sneeze the wrong way, you can't get into Canada. Yeah, Hoovy's pissed. Oh my god, look at this. He's cussing out Polito Suicida. Yeah, they gotta have to mute the music again, because again, they don't own this song. And yeah, Hoovy, I would love to see the footage of Hoovy and Polito Suicida in the locker room. Alright, more La Parka. This is Blitzkrieg, Kendo, and La Parka coming out now. Kendo's the dude in the martial arts-esque outfit. Blitzkrieg wearing the giant ass robe. Hey, Rack Diesel 85, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Kick back, relax. Enjoy the chat. This is all the same night. The dude in the yellow shirt sitting next to apparently late 1999 Y2J. Okay, I'm assuming this is Kaz Hayashi. Got a hunch. Hey, Stat, welcome. Yeah, everybody brought all their gear. All right, we got... Apparently, we're just mixing up the Rudos now. Got Kazuyashi from the black shirt squad. That's Ron Rivera wearing the Rudos shirt. And then Psicosis just teaming with the guys who attacked him 2 matches ago, because why not? Yeah, it fucking sucks that entrance set was never used again. They bought it for this show and then just trashed it. Yeah, La Parka and Blitzkrieg, I think they had a match on Thunder against Kaz and Hoovy, maybe? That's like really good. I think those are the pairings. There should have been a Lucha Dudley. Ron Rivera and the Misfits in action. That would have been great. Yeah, Ron Rivera was involved in Revolution Pro and SoCal with like Blitzkrieg, and I think Polito Suicida was involved in all that too. They one of the first little indies to combine like the lucha with the Japanese style. Very interesting that Psicosis is teaming with Ron Rivera, who was with the Puerto Rican guys, and Kazuyashi, who was with the weird American team that was mostly not American, and he's wearing Mexican flag colors. Oh. Right on the ding-ding. Blitzkrieg is so... Yeah, I agree, man. Always thought it was funny and racist, quite frankly, that WCW, the Brain Trust, always booked La Parka as a cruiserweight. And it's like, he's big enough that you could put DDP in the costume and they look almost the same. Like, come on. Here we go, the 2 SoCal guys. Ron Rivera and Blitzkrieg. I've seen a good bit of Dragon Gate and Toru-Mon. That 4-way trios match, from I think it's a little bit after this time. Maybe the best like high-flying quote-unquote spot match I've ever seen. They just keep such a pace for like 35 minutes. It's incredible. It's on YouTube. Dragon Gate uploaded it to YouTube with English commentary. 4-way trios title match, like the Italian Connection and like M2K. I don't think Do Fixer was around at that point. But yeah, I've seen a good bit of. I was 2003. I thought it was like 90. I thought it was for some reason way before that. 2003. I'm way off. Yeah. I thought it was like years before the split into Dragon Gate. Kendo looking a lot better than the first match. Hey, Rack Diesel, first time chat. Appreciate you popping in there. Yeah, La Parka in the chair rule. He's very funny. He just beat up his partners, his opponents, everybody. It was awesome. It would have been a cool gimmick for La Parka if, like, somebody would, like, when he would sell, like, if he could, like, change the color of that part of his skeleton, kind of like in the video games now. Also, it is... These guys, like, the Psicoses of the world are so much more confident on this show than they were on, like, Nitro and Thunder. Like, night and day. Wonders just a little change in presentation. Also, for those of you who don't know, Kazuyashi at this point apparently did not have a visa. WCW would not like sponsor one for it. Like, he was kind of working in America illegally, and because of that, they were paying him like almost minimum wage for like the first year he was with the company. Like, sad, like depressingly much. Hey LJH, good evening, welcome. Just About an hour into the show. Got another hour left. Hayashi with Kendo. He's a little short on that handspring elbow. Kendo's been a bit hit or miss. There we go. Psicosis with the tope. Always thought that was crazy. There we go. La Parka with that corkscrew dive. And the Rev Pro guys together. I think we're getting the Phoenix Splash here. Oh! Yeah, people forget Kazuhayashi was in with the Michinoku Pro guys in the mid-90s, the Kaientai Deluxe crew. And then, yeah, he took a risk, moved to America, and WCW kind of fucked him. Like, my impression is, when he was with the Young Dragons, he wasn't making a whole lot more than Yang and Jamie. And they were, like, in on developmental deals. Like, he kind of got fucked. The Parka song's the best. Friggin' fake Primus. I'm glad to teach. I have way too much in this, way too much useless knowledge in this brain. I'm glad to share it with all of you every week. Yeah, him and Muda became close at the end of WCW. And when he became miserable in WWE developmental, he called up Muda, and Muda's like, just come back. We'll take care of you. More dancing. I love the dancing. Seriously, I go back to it. Dancing makes this show so happy. Even if the wrestling sucked, this would make me happy. It's just nice to see luchadors presented as stars in America at this time. Nobody was booking them as stars. I mean, ECW to an extent. But like even then, like Super Crazy was never the guy in ECW. Yeah, it would have been great if their show did get picked up, but yeah, unfortunately, Telemundo would air like edited versions of Nitro. Apparently, it was way cheaper. They were like, we're not gonna pay for this whole thing when we can just get, you know, a show from you. Here we go. We got Villanos along with El Tejano. Number 3 and number 5, the Villanos. And there we go. Super stud Rey Mysterio Sr. back from smoking a doob in the back of his van. Again, the Villanos, another set of luchadors, come off so much more confident. It's like such bigger stars on this show than they ever did on Nitro or Thunder. They are facing our Puerto Rican buddies, the Associated Caribbean State. We have the Barrio Brothers, Ricky Santana and Fidel Sierra, along with I believe Psicopata, our Gimp buddy, will be wrestling, I think. Oh, there's Pieroth. I love the live music. That's so cool. Oh, Jimmy has a lucha bull. Oh, that's so good. Though comprende. Come on, Jimmy. Yes, our Gimp friend Psicopata is back. For those of you who did not catch his promo earlier, Psicopata is a Gimp who is just with the Puerto Rican team. It is the same Pieroth that was in the WWF, I believe. Could be mistaken. But Psicopata is a Gimp who carries around a blow-up doll and a noose. Also, I believe the Villanos and Rey Mysterio Sr. were all Rudos earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Couple very good mullets in this match, in Piroth and Rey Sr. Yeah, give him to the Gimp to choke. Like, I cannot imagine how sweaty it must be to wrestle in a bondage mask. Like, there's a reason why Demolition didn't really wrestle with the masks on. Like, even if you open the zipper hole in the mask, the mouth, still it's hard to breathe, I would imagine. And he's wearing leather pants, too. So he must be dripping with sweat when he gets back to the locker room. Oh, those are chaps. He's wearing chaps over pants. Oh, he must be so sweaty. Oh, his balls must be so gross. Oh, there's a bunch of unaired stuff in the WWF or WWE vault that we'll never see. And it sucks. Like, every once in a while we get lucky and something will trickle out. But for the most part, it's gonna sit there forever. We got real lucky. There was a couple year stint with the hidden gems section on the network. They actually seemed to make an effort to put stuff out. Dude, I cannot imagine wrestling in that much leather. Especially doing a style this active. And like, in a lot of these like lucha buildings where they would run shows that have like no air conditioning and it's hot as balls. Yeah, Tommy Rich and Buzz Sawyer was okay. Wasn't great. Actually, I thought the Paul Ellering match was better. But I'm just glad it got out there. Like, I'm glad Paul Ellering, I think the story was Paul Ellering had it in his closet the whole time. And when he got hired to be with the Authors of Pain, somebody was talking about it in the NXT locker room. He's like, yeah, I've got the tape. And Triple H is like, really? And he got a nice little payday. Like, I cannot imagine how much cool, weird stuff is probably in, like, some of these old guys' storage units. Or, like, closets. He must smell so bad right now. I mean, he's moving like greased lightning. I want to say the snake pit with Hogan is out there. I swear I've seen it. I swear I saw it on like Daily Motion once. I mean, Matt P, to WWE's credit, World Class is one of the more complete sets of TV we have from the network. Like, it goes from like, I think 81, 82 until like the end of 88. And other than the music, it's pretty untouched. Yeah, the one with Hogan. Yeah, the snake with Hogan. I swear I've seen it. Like, really horrible quality on like Daily Motion years ago. It's out there. I know it's out there. That's why they have 2 referees in Lucha. I think they got Hogan with the pair with Jake because it was more like oh, if he's on my side, if he's on my team, I get cheered. All right. Associated Caribbean States get the win. All right, so there's apparently another one. I know I've seen one, and I swear Jake got cheered. Yeah, Hogan wouldn't work with Jake, and he wouldn't work with Rick Rude, but that's more because Rude had like a couple of matches with Hogan and was very rough with them. There was one match I saw where he just picks up the ring bell and hits Hogan as hard as he can with it. Like one of those giant, like, wooden square ring bells. Wallops him in the head. Hogan's like, I can't do that, brother. Yeah, the ref had to just ignore all the evidence. Here we go. More dancing, more booties. A lot of booties going on here. And shout out to them for putting a guy in there. The guy is just like, I love that. That's what I would do. Rick Rude's the unofficial winner of the first Royal Rumble. Was there a thing where like he won? I thought One Man Gang won the one that it wasn't televised. Ray got that one gal to wear his shirt. Yeah, the dancers changed outfits. And so did Hector Garza. Took off all of his damn clothes. That one dancer's getting a little further than TVPG with some of that motioning she was doing. And we got Silver King. Dave in Syracuse, thank you for the sub. I never beg for subs, but they are my DECA. They are my steroids. They give me strength. What is going on here is an unaired Lucha pilot from 1999 that WWE kind of leaked out a couple years ago on the network and then took away from us. A lot of dancers. Yeah, there's the Spanish audio feed of the Owen Fall. I hope I never see. Ray is tiny. Tiny. Here we go. Apparently these guys don't get music. Also, now we have Rudo dancers. Norman Smiley. Lenny Lane. Johnny Swinger, who I don't even think was under contract. He was just around, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll help out. There we go. Chris Jericho. Yeah, Johnny Swinger was in WCW for years before ECW. He was in WCW from 95 until he jumped in 2000, or he got fired or let go or whatever the deal was with Swinger. Stopped working WCW and ended up in ECW. Johnny Hotbody was an ECW guy in the early days. Johnny Swinger was a Canadian, trained with like Edge and Christian and Rhino and those dudes. It is wild how many of the young guys from this generation are still going. Part of it's because people don't save their money because, well, economy sucks. And part of it's just miracles of modern medicine. I mean, Swinger, people don't give him credit. He found a way to stay on TV. And he's not a guy like Jericho where he was a main eventer who just like had that cachet and just carried it on. Swinger had to reinvent himself. Yeah, Finlay kind of, this is the point where he kind of becomes like a hardcore guy for a bit. Because whoever was in control was like, oh, he hits hard. He might as well be a hardcore guy. Big fan of Silver King having that fancy spandex costume, and then he just has a bandana. Yeah, Brett's not here. No. This is an off day for all these guys. They were essentially doing volunteer work. Hey, Henry, welcome. Glad to have you. Yeah, the Slamboree stuff was great. Give me back my Loverboy tape, Lenny. God, I love that set. I believe this is the main event of what would have been the second episode. Those Toy Biz figures, some of them are very underrated, Jonathan. And then you have Howard Stern and Bret Hart. Yeah, the Jericho one with he was literally a lion tamer. They did some creative stuff. Oh, Lenny with the Lucha bump. That's the bump the Psicosis took in like every damn match. Yeah, since this isn't on Turner, he's allowed to do the Bronco Buster. Yeah, Ray Backlund. This is... Hey, Fuego. I didn't even notice you were there. Hey, Fuego. Yeah, this is Ray in that period where the doctors are like, if he jumps off a curb, it could end his career. Like, that's how bad his knees were. And he's still working now. Crazy. Eddie, he had that car accident New Year's Eve. He was like thrown out of the windshield of a car going like way too fast downtown Atlanta, I believe. Yeah, the Bronco Buster was banned on Turner TV. Like, Ray would still do it. Like, the thing was, nobody would tell these guys, hey, this is banned. What they would do is they would just cut to real awkward camera angles. Like, there's a Saturday Night episode where I remember Ray goes for the Bronco Buster, and right before pelvis hits face, they cut to a wide shot of the whole building. And, like, Scott Hudson has to, like, pretend like he can see what's going on. It's very funny. But he can't call the Bronco Buster. He has to... Yeah, too sexual. Yeah. And it wouldn't help that Ray would do, like, this before he would go for it every time. Like, I was editing another YouTube short that'll go up next week for, like, the Russo era, where Ray walks up to a woman in her face and starts doing that before he does the Bronco Buster. I'm like, that is too far for, like, even now. I do think if this would have been picked up, guys like Swinger would have really benefited from it. Having a show like this in front of hot crowds where he could be a top guy. Like, he would have really learned and developed. Because you can only do so much. Like, it's great to get that 5 minutes of TV time on Saturday night. But you can only develop so much. You can't learn how to be a top guy just working, 4 minutes with Barry Darside, My WCW Mount Rushmore. Mine would be different. Like, I wouldn't go with, like, the top, like, my personal one. I wouldn't be like, oh, here are, like, the top guys. Mine would be, like, Brad Armstrong. Like, that's who I think of immediately, WCW. Sting goes on it. I think Sting is just default. Like, on everybody's. Like, Brad Armstrong, Sting, Brad. Trying to like represent each era equally. That's hard. Going for like a late era guy. Maybe Regal. Regal would be another one for me. I think he's just so consistent through the years, doing every role. He would be my third. So Brad, Sting, Regal, and trying to think of like a late era guy, but it's hard because, yeah, maybe Norman, because Norman was kind of the highlight at the end of the company. Arn, okay, Henry brings up a good point. I got to do Arn. Yeah, so Arn, sorry, Norman. So it's Arn, Regal, Sting, and then Brad Armstrong kind of representing the undercard Saturday Night crew. So yeah, great question from Fuego. Booker's a good one. I think Booker, one of the few guys that was able to go from like a solid mid-card level and then get elevated, and the fans actually could like root behind and see elevation in a company that didn't really reward that. Like Booker's growth in like the late 90s is one of the few like natural things. Like Goldberg gets, you know, all the credit because, you know, it kind of went from okay, this is kind of a thing to, oh my God, this is a thing. Kind of when people realize, oh, he hasn't lost. Whereas, yeah, Booker, people just get behind him in like late 97, early 98, and he never loses them. That is dope, Fuego. That is so cool you've gotten to train with the Armstrongs. Yeah, Brad is, I mean, he's a great babyface. Everybody knows that. But like his heel run in 97 and 98 is some of the most underrated stuff. Like, go back and watch it. I've preached it a lot in the early streams, but if you go back and watch, Brad got to cut a few heel promos in like early 98 that are really good. And I just think it was the Southern bias. He had an accent, and so Bischoff's like, I don't know if I can have you talking on TV like that. But he's cutting these great promos. He's just oozing with charisma when he walks out. I think that he got a bad rap. People saying he was vanilla, what have you. No, you just weren't paying attention. That is so cool. You've gotten to wrestle Bullet and Steve. That's very cool, especially Bullet Bob. I have not gotten to see the DDP Legends episode on A&E. I got to see the Scott Hall one. It was pretty good. All right, Jericho and Friends win this one. Yeah, Brad did look a bit, more than a bit, like Kenny Omega at one point in like the mid-late 80s with the curly mullet. Alright, who we got next? Bulldog Sunday, that's dope. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, we got the dancers again. Seriously, it's such a cool aspect of these shows. Alright, we got Super Calo, Blitzkrieg, I believe that is Venom in the face. Yeah, that is Venom in the face paint. Venom just gets all the dancers because the other guys couldn't wait. Oh yeah, I could definitely see like Flair thinking Brad's one of his favorite. Like when Flair would do the Disney tapings towards the end, like there'd be at least one match of taping with him and Brad. There's a match when Flair's champion in '96. Where he wrestles Brad at Disney. Flair's like a top heel, top guy in the company. He lets Brad beat him by, I think it's by DQ, but like Brad dominates him the whole match. Again, the music goes out because WWE did not own this song when this got uploaded to the network. So it'll be muted for just a second. That is not just your end. Got Felino. I believe that's El Mosco, who was startled by that woman. And Psicosis. See, funny you bring up that documentary, La Parka, a fan club. I might have some news about that at the end of the stream. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. Psicosis. Dude, WCW at Disney. I'll correct myself. The stuff with Brad and Flair, that match, I believe that was at Universal. After they lost the Disney deal. I got the audio back. Yeah, these guys are Iron Men. Like, this is, I think, third or fourth time we've seen Blitzkrieg. At least the third time we've seen Felino. At least the third time we've seen Psicosis. I believe this is Moscow's third time. And again, for this crowd seeing all of these guys multiple times. And this not, again, this was not advertised as a lucha show. This was advertised as a regular WCW house show. And these people show up. And it's like, oh, it's a lucha show. These people are very into this show. Because again, when you present the luchadors like stars, they get over. Shocking, I know. Like, it's wild. These guys are all big stars in Mexico. Most of them are big stars in Mexico. And if you just, like, give them a chance, you know, give them a stage where they can be confident, and you present them as something other than the next guy that's going to get run over by disorderly conduct, hey, you know what? They get over. Wild. Like, I keep remarking how much more confident, like the Villanos earlier, like compared to how they looked on like Nitro and Thunder, where they just kind of come out, shoulders shrugged, like, oh, we're here to lose. Here, you know, they're shoulders back, chest out. They look, they have so much charisma. Psicosis with the pin on Venom. Again, I will highly recommend, if you've not done so, go back and watch some Los Vipers stuff from like 95, 96. They do some, those matches with the Space Cadets are some of the coolest trios matches you'll see. And Felino just powerbombing the hell out of everybody. I don't know if he's just like taking advantage of the fact that this is like not a lucha ring, so has a little more give. Oh hell yeah, Venom and Super. They had the one match, I think it was on Shotgun, where they got a little bit of time, and they're like, we're gonna do everything, and it's great. And again, they just were in a scenario where they could be presented as stars. They're just like in the background. So of course it's not going to get over. Like, yeah, the Space Cadets and Los Vipers series from AAA in the mid-90s. They have the really cool outfits, kind of like based on Liger a bit. Like, I know Psicosis' stuff was based on Liger too. But like all the cool like space age looking ring outfits, and they're doing all the cool new moves. It's so much fun. Yeah, Super Crazy was on there as Hysteria on some of those shotguns when WWE worked with AAA in like early '97. It's funny because at the same time, WWE was working with AAA. I just saw it on YouTube the other day. USWA had a fake Hysteria. Like, it was just some dude from Memphis in the hood. And of all of the luchadors, to have like a random Memphis ripoff dude, it's Hysteria. Like, you think they do like a fake Rey, fake Mil Mascaras, you know, one of the guys in WCW, you know, Hysteria. And that first month of Shotgun, before WWE's like, oh, this is a pain in the ass to handle. It's a lot of fun. Though it's just logistical. I was on Alan Cunahan's podcast on the Pro Wrestling Torch website. And as part of it, we watched the Shotgun from that nightclub in Texas the night before the Rumble where Terry Funk goes crazy. Logistically, it's the weirdest show of WWE TV you'll ever see. There's no security. There's no guardrail. Triple H is fighting through a crowd of drunk people. Like, I guarantee you all the wrestlers complain. Yeah, Memphis did a lot of bootleg guys, a lot of bootleg wrestlers, and a lot of bootleg horror movie guys. But normally it would be like a wrestler that was like known nationally. Like, yeah, like fake Kamala. I just thought it was weird they did a fake Hysteria. Like, I don't know if maybe that one dude was a tape trader, or like the guy saw him in one of his WWE appearances and was like, nobody will know if I rip that guy off. Yeah, I think the Terry Funk shotgun is on YouTube. It is ridiculous. Like, the wrestling matches are what they are, but it's also WWF guys who are getting used to the fans being way far back, be able to control the situation. The fans are all up on the ring, like a Beyond Wrestling show or WXW back in the day. They're all up on the ring apron, and you see, like, I think it was Goldust and Triple H. They're like, what the hell are we gonna do? We have no room to move around. Like, Dustin hits the ropes once, and like you see him like freak out, like a fan almost grabs his ankle. And they're like, screw it, we're just sitting in this chin lock for a bit. Or no, it was Goldust and Steve Austin. Yeah, Doug Gilbert was Nightmare Freddy in Memphis. There are a bunch of fake Kamalas. There's a fake Kamala that worked indies around here. Around the Indianapolis area. Kamala Jr. Jr. Yeah, dude, Blitzkrieg retires like not even a year into like his WCW run. And it's weird, like the story was he got fired. But I guess it was like a mutual thing. He was like, because he got a really bad concussion. And he's like, I don't know if this is for me. Between that and just all the weirdness with WCW, like he wasn't gonna get a chance there. He's like, screw it, I'm gonna go to school and find something where I can make money. The Patriot stuff's funny. Tom Brandi, and then Honky Tonk Man, I think maybe had the gimmick for a little bit, like owned the gimmick and would like loan it out to people. And then right before he died, Del Welks, I guess, came out and said that he never actually sold the gimmick to Tom Brandi. All right, 3 counts. Polino, Moscow, and Psicosis are our winners. Shout out to the kid just throwing up the devil horns into the camera. I assume he was trying to do the wolf pack thing. Alright. Who do we got next? Is this the old Renegade song? Alright, we got Kendo, we've got Raul, and we got Hector Garza. That's a good point. I think they just like gave up and played the song that would need to be muted. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of an issue with the computer. Hopefully it stops here in a second. The Parka feeding off the energy of the crowd. What is open? What is going on? Alright, Kaz Hayashi's coming. Alright, I think I fixed the issue with the computer. There we go. Alright, yeah. Back to this ragtag group. Norman Smiley, Kaz Hayashi, Fit Finlay, Chris Jericho, Johnny Swinger. I think Kaz Hayashi might have shaved between matches. I love they gave the dancers don't really have direction, so they're just doing this.
Originally, I was supposed to wrestle in this match right here. But since I've already beat every Mexican in this place already, including Konnan, twice, I decided to give myself the night off. But don't worry. Even though you people aren't going to see me wrestle, you're still going to get to see me stand right here and coach my friends to victory, because I would never, ever deprive you people of seeing.
Yeah, this is the point where Jericho's just, he's realized nothing's going to happen with WCW. This is after the Goldberg stuff. And he's just doing stuff to pop himself, because he knows he's leaving. Alright, we got Finlay starting out with everybody, apparently. Yeah, Jericho getting the merch check for $0 was very weird. Or like, yeah, the empty FedEx, or like when Jericho's figure would ring up as a Hulk Hogan figure. And then Hogan would get the royalty money. That's more illegal, I would imagine. Love Norman kind of being a little bit of a wiggle here. Not much. Just a little bit. Where's some of that great Norman Smiley wrestling? That would have been like a standing triangle. Gets her out. I love Kaz Hayashi committing to the black shirt uniform that they had earlier. He's like, I'm not taking this thing off. Hell, with the way WCW was screwing him over on pay, maybe he needed a shirt. Oh, Raul almost lands on his head. Oh gosh. I love that. Kendo just doing flips into nothing. Oh, another one. Yeah, WCW insanity is something we'll never see again. It is not just incompetence, but like excessive incompetence that it's impossible to do now. I think even if you don't, you have to know both too much and not enough. Like, I'm sure we'll see plenty of people run bad wrestling companies. And we'll see plenty of people bring in all these weird talent, like Tony Khan, bring in freaking Salsero in for a random collision against Bryan Danielson. That's awesome. That's like a 0.5 WCW pill. But then he lets him be presented as kind of a star with the cool entrance. That's something WCW would never do. That match would be like a 6-minute match on Worldwide. It'd be weird, and we would rediscover it 20 years later. TNA came the closest, but it was more like late WCW pilled. Like 99, 2000 WCW pilled, which isn't nearly as fun. Oh. Yeah, Jericho, Nick Gage was again, that was presented. Nick Gage was presented as kind of a star. Like he was presented like an Abdullah the Butcher, the Sheik type of like outside guy comes in to maim the top guy. Comes in and out of the territory. Nick Gage, if he was in WCW, would be in like a weird tag team with Wayne Bloom. As you hear my dryer going off. Like, I think the closest comparison to what Nick Gage would have been in WCW would be Sandman's run, where he got to kind of do what he knew how to do, but also he would have like random ass matches on Saturday night. Oh! What's this pump handle? Oh, that was cool. Pump handle tombstone. Yeah, hack against like any trained wrestler is weird. But like Hack having to work normal matches against some of these guys was very funny. Like, he would still do, like, weapon stuff. Because he recognized, nobody's here to see me do wrestling. Everybody on this card can do wrestling better than me. I'm good when I hit people with a stick. Oh, something happened. There we go. Big moonsault from Hector Garza. Norman Conquest, the chicken wing. Look at that. Again, almost as if the chicken wing is a really cool hold if people sell it and tap out to it. Crazy, crazy concept. Crazy, crazy concept. Yeah, Norman Conquest is one of the more underrated move names ever. Alright, I think we just got a couple more matches left. Got the dancers, they're having a great time. Like again, these people were given no direction, it's just between matches, shake your butts. Heard a lyric about top rope gymnastics. Here comes Rey Mysterio, Polito Suicida, and the star of the show, Salsero. And Salsero's just stealing the show. Look at this guy. He's so charismatic. Like, even Rey is like, I gotta distance myself. This guy's taking away all my attention. Look at that. This guy rules. Salsero forever. Watch, I'm gonna get off here and Google him and find out he's like a serial killer or something. I believe they will be wrestling, I believe Damien Says. Again, go check out his GoFundMe. He's in a bad place right now. Needs our help. Psicosis. I believe they're Superboy. We saw him earlier. He's great. Yeah, WCW, yeah, that's a good point, Henry. Wonder if WCW saw CMLL have 2 entrance dancers and what if we had 8? And then it's weird, some matches there are less than others. Like there's some of these, especially the early matches, there were only like 2 or 3 out there. Almost like some of the dancers didn't show up on time. Oh, right in the dome. So yeah, no El Dandy on this show. I imagine he had to have been hurt. Like, there's no other reason I can think of that he wouldn't have been on this show. Oh! That's Superboy. I've seen some of his stuff from Mexico. He's a lot of fun. Moves really well for his size. Super Porky was not part of this crew. It's a shame. I think him and Salsero would have been a lot of fun. Salsero shaking that booty. Oh! There, oh, Bulldog. Boom, baby. Again, Rey rules because he's small enough that, like, Superboy can be a bully heel. And Superboy's probably like 5'3". Oh, Polito Suicida getting a little carried away. Oh, that was cool. Nice. Always love a good fake out. Oh, super kick. Seemed like it fell apart for a second. I think they're getting it back. And Salsero's just like, fuck this match. Hey everybody, I'm here. Oh. Drop kick from Damien. Say. That was a very funny bit. Everyone gets confused and Salsero's just like, fuck this match. I'm gonna get a pop. There we go. Cool head scissors from Rey. Nice. Again, for those of you who missed it earlier, I announced we will be going a little bit past the top of the hour tonight. Normally try to plan to be done by 11. This show's a little longer than 2 hours. I think still got another match after this. And then we'll wrap up. Superboy back in the ring. Oh, random spin wheel kick. And again, we just have the stick. We have the kendo stick. The Singapore cane. And one of those things I love about Lucha. You can just cheat. Who cares? Just bring a giant foreign object in the ring. Oh my gosh. Sikope's another guy. Never got traded like anything in WCW. But you let him, you put him in his element and he looks great. Superboy, look at that. Oh, crushed him with that booty. So, sir, oh, rowboat spot. Love this. We need more of this in wrestling. Up in the middle. It's got him. Oh, this has got to be it. This rules. I love it. Oh. That would have been a great finish. That was so much fun. I love the rowboat. Oh, spine to the pine. Polito Suicida going. Oh, sick dive. Sick dive. Nice. Salsero. Oh, sick Rana. I hope he gets the win. Oh, give him the win. I'm sure Rey's gonna. Oh, yes. Shake that booty. Salsero, you rule. Oh, beautiful moonsault that we don't see any of. But he landed on his damn feet. Nice. Sit out with it. Salsero's the best. Oh, muscle buster, Kiniku buster, hell yeah. Here we go. Oh, Kiniku buster. Wow. I'm surprised in the WCW hierarchy. Damien and Cyclope beat Rey's team. Shame they had to beat Salsero. I have a feeling they didn't know what they had. With Salsero, the star of these tapings, Salsero. Somebody's running out. Oh, is that Disco Inferno? That is Disco Inferno, who's apparently just with Cyclope and Damien now. Oh yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why Joe does the flat back and not that version. I love how everybody else in the show had to work like 3 or 4 times. And this is the first time we're seeing Disco Inferno. I mean, not complaining, but still very funny. Disco Inferno's the one guy who's a big enough star that they're like, we'll hold you off till the end. I think we're getting an impromptu main event here.
Hey Ray, cuida mi espalda. Watch my back in case you got any of them NWO crews back there.
So yeah, Disco was like the NWO pledge at this point. I think he was Scott Hall's lackey. Kind of in the role that Louis Spicolli was doing before he died. They rang the bell, there's no referee. There's no freaking referee in the ring. What are we doing here, folks? Like, not even pretending to have an ounce of decorum. Lucha. Alright, we got a referee now. We have a referee. And to think these two would be podcasting from their bedrooms with each other some 25 years later. Gossiping about the wrestling business on their little gamer headsets. Very funny. Somebody tried to give Konnan their hat? I love that fan. Do something! Do something! It's very funny every time I see a clip of Keep It at 100 somewhere, and Konnan and Disco's like laying back in his bed, like with his headset on, kind of scrunched over, like he doesn't want his mom to hear him. You might say a potty word about wrestling. Wow. Oh, geez. Konnan almost lands on his damn face. Again, credit to this crowd for staying with it. I think live at this point, they'd probably been there for over 3 hours. I'm sure they had an intermission somewhere in there. And they're still with it. Reacting to this like it's a top match. Good on them. Great crowd. Telling you, these crowds in like southern Texas are great. AEW just did that Collision. Was it Laredo, I think it was? Where the crowd was amazing. Like these southern Texas crowds are some of the best in wrestling. I love Ray just grabbing the house mic at random to start chants. You know, he just has the microphone. I do apologize for having you all watch a Disco Glenn match at 11:05 Eastern at night. Or at all, but especially now. Yeah, Konnan's like, this is the end of the show. I'm landing on my feet. I'm not falling on the ground. Love the guy that just walked up and rubbed Konnan's head like it's a lamp. Like it'll give you wishes. I love it. These two do the most basic match, and because this crowd's great, they're with it. That's all you gotta do. Just choke and sell, and the people get real mad for you. Got it figured out, baby. Make-A-Wish Konnan edition. Yeah, they bring the sick kids backstage and just let them rub Konnan's head before the show. I have seen Salsero and you, sir, are no Salsero. There we go. Konnan comeback. The rolling clothesline. It always seemed like he would get way too close, but he would always land it. Free Max Moonstone. Oh. Swinging neck breaker. Okay, that was funny. There's a little celebration after the swinging neck breaker. The referee seemed to think Konnan wasn't actually going to kick out. He got scared there. Like, oh, come on, Carlos. There we go. Konnan comeback. It will be Bowdy Bowdy, and in a minute it will be Rowdy Rowdy. Nutshot again, Lucha, everybody. Also 1999, where nutshots were legal everywhere. Because we listen to these fans, they think these dudes are the stars, and rightfully so. Also, Konnan just holding onto the rope, just casually grabbing it. There we go, Konnan and Rey. Standing tall at the end of Festival de Lucha. What a show. Unfortunately, they could stop it, and they did. Telemundo did not pick the show up. Half of these guys didn't get jobs. The other ones, and just stayed on Saturday Night in Thunder for a bit, for ultimately losing their gigs at the end of the year. This one night was a ray of hope. As we get the dancers. God, every show needs to end with dancers celebrating. Like, WrestleMania would be so cool if at the end of Roman and Cody, a bunch of dancers came out. Yay, Cody, you finished the story. Like, these guys look like such big stars. Celebrating with the dancers. This is so much fun. This is such a fun way to end a wrestling show. Everybody's happy, everybody's dancing, everybody's smiling. This is how you present stars. Like, this looks like a party. I want to go to this. As a fan, I would like to be involved in this. I want to go to this. This makes me happy. The NWO killing all my heroes does not make me happy. They're waving bye like the end of Saturday Night Live. Been a great show tonight. Thank you to our musical guest. Those people, we'll see you next week. Bye. All right, thank you so much. Before I let you go, Off the Grid is back Sunday, and here's what we'll be watching.
When I'm not doing wrestling, I'm bouncing heads off down in Florida and around Georgia.
All right, so that's what we'll be doing on Sunday, 8 p.m. Off the Grid. Documentary night. We'll be watching 2 very weird documentaries from very different areas, very different eras of the 90s and into the 2000s. With Boss Hoss, Southern Discomfort, and Body Slam. Where's my finger going on? I thought I was going off the screen. Anyway, thank you all so much for spending your Tuesday evening with me here. WCW Deep Cuts. I'm back next Tuesday as well. We'll be watching WCW Saturday Night from March 26th, 2000. Right at the end of the run, Jimmy Hart's Playhouse. We'll do that next Tuesday, but join me Sunday on Twitch and YouTube Live. As always, like I try to preach every week, even if you don't make it here, let's try to make it through the next 7 days. Let's make it to next Tuesday. That's all I ask for. I'm going to try my hardest. I hope you do too. This has been WCW Deep Cuts Live. I'm Tom Green. Salsero forever.